So EPMD is back in business. You know, you're getting real active over the past 2 years. Now you got an album finally.
Crazy. He's like, yo, you're getting real active. This is my man right here. This is one of my best friends out here. He's just playing around right now. He's messing around. But anyway.
Appreciate that.
He's part of the new landscape.
that's what it is. Not to take away from what you've done before, but to bring the new taste of that, PMD flavor.
Yeah.
So with the new album, obviously that you're about to drop, what's going on with that? What's the update?
The album date is December 9th. It's called We Mean Business, and basically it sounds like EPMD. It's a cross between strictly business and business as usual. So
Do you feel that in today's time with your sound, kind of before you brought that new, different sound, now, producers all been doing is sampling a lot of your stuff, a lot of your old stuff, but do you feel like your sound is still going to be valid and just as, new as it was back then?
Yeah, I think definitely. Because, our sound is life, living life. That's not like, well, let me go produce a track or let me go write a rhyme and do a song. Well, it doesn't work like that. Life is like serious. So when you live life and then you go bring it forth, it comes out. And it's not about like the politics or people trying to read through it. It's like just everyday people going through stuff. It doesn't matter. The world ain't gonna change. Everybody still got to get up and go to work. So if you could drop a CD that they can throw on their deck and just make their life a little easier, then that's what EPMD is known for. So far as the sound, I think what's going to work for us is that we took the sound away, and all people had was what we left here. But you know what I mean? Like if you go to a black rock and you get oil out of it, and then you leave the rock alone for like 20 years, just because you didn't go in there for 20 years does not mean the oil is still not in there. That don't make sense. But I guess it's kind of different around here. But
is that the same lyrically as far as your lyrical content on the new album? Or has it changed?
No, it's the same but different. It's more or less like how we always felt about hip hop. Like songs like The Crossover, songs like Rampage, songs like, It's My Thing, songs like You Got to Chill. So you look at the state of hip hop, crying don't fix nothing. You don't want to be the mad rapper. So you can only fix things by your work ethics, simply. Like Tupac had one of the best work ethics ever in hip hop.
Okay. You got your first track, I believe, is called Run It, right, with KRS?
Yeah.
You have any other guest appearances that you want to mention?
Yeah, we have a couple of guest appearances, but the EPMD album still sounds like EPMD. So we have Raekwon on the album, Mobb Deep's on the album, Redman's on the album, Keef's on the album. We have a special guest, Teddy Riley. Got a lot of nice vocal recording going on, like Roger Troutman and the EPMD, Zach Platt and stuff like that. And Devin the Dude, so we mixed it up nice like that.
Okay. Did Scratch do any production at all for this album?
No, we didn't get to catch Scratch on this album because basically things was moving fast and we had to adjust, It wasn't like before where, the industry catered to us. We had to come back in a time, figure out what was going on and move according to Eric and I time. So with that going on, mixing the schedules, Scratch have his schedule, Scratch doing his thing. He's a powerhouse in his own right, so.
Well, it's obviously a lot of love. You guys just did a Black August together, and do you see any other collaboration as far as new artists? Because you obviously helped a lot of artists from before, come into onto
like
scene.
Sky Zoo, that's another thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. Eric's working with a guy by the name of Victor Moan and Trey. So these are all artists that got lyrical skills. Like, they bring different stuff to the game. So it's like a mixture of everything because we know all aspects of the game. So we can work with old school cats, new school cats, timeless cats, guys that haven't even got here yet. Look at that.
So you're still in business, but it's
cats, timeless cats and cats that ain't even got it yet. That's serious business.
You're still in business, but now you're doing it with a bit of a different flavor now, right?
And it's under our roof. No different. That's what we was trying to do before, But
okay. Awesome. Any performances you want to mention that are coming up?
Well, we got a couple performances actually tonight. Then tomorrow we're in Chicago for the Animal Humane Society. So we're doing a show for that with Twister coming out and Raekwon's going to be at that. And then me and DJ Han are supposed to be in Manhattan Thursday. And then Saturday we're in LA for Rock the Vote. And then San Francisco and Arizona. And then we'll probably hit overseas and vanish.
Beautiful. So staying busy.
Yeah, life. There's 6.6 billion people on the planet, man. It's really not that serious.
Okay, and last question, a little bit away from the music, but in a way it's about life, as you mentioned. Obama and politics, his influence on hip hop. It's or rather hip hop's influence on his, on his candidacy. How do you feel about that fusion?
Definitely, it shows growth, it shows progress, you know, and the biggest thing in this is communication. That's it, you know. People do what they say they're going to do, you know, you rally people up, people get you where you're going, and then sometimes you don't see no change, but Obama's made it clear that it's not about him, it's about the people. And you know, that's the difference. It's about like catering to what the people need to and really getting in there and making a change.
Awesome.
And it's possible. So they said they're coming with the format of 1993, same thing that got us out of the debt back then, and we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot.